Hey, this is Jaquan. I'm here with Les and Chris from EDP 365.
How y'all doing?
I heard about your Facebook page and everything you got going. Y'all got some stuff going on. Fill me in on what's happening with your Facebook and your show.
Les, you want to start first?
All right, ladies first.
Yeah.
All right, so our Facebook Live, we're on every Tuesday, Facebook Live, and we're just live, raw, and uncut. We have a variety of topics that we talk about. What are some things we discuss, Chris? Jump on in.
Some of the things that we discussed, we talk about parental. We talk about we have artists come on the show. We have different business owners and things of that nature. So we're all about networking and building and have others that come on to the show to talk about exactly what it is that we do.
Yeah, and we talk about relationships. We talk about sex. That's what everybody loves, the sex topic. So that's something else that we cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Now, you're an author as well.
Yes, I am an author. That was my start. I have 2 self-published books. My first book is A Lesson Learned. My second book is Choices. And Chris is an author as well. And that's where our connection is initially.
Yeah,
okay.
Initially, that's where our connection is. I'm also an author. I have a book called Open Wounds. I have an adult version, also a youth version. And to follow that up to those who are out there who have group homes and they have just mentor groups. I am also a mentor as well as an author, adult and youth. So I have a book called A Guide to Open Wounds, which is a question and discussion type book, that we have that's really have the kids to start thinking, having a second thought about some of the actions and things that they're doing. As opposed to jumping right in, as opposed to reacting, respond. Sometimes just sit still and listen, think about what you're doing before you actually make that mistake that you can't take back.
Okay. Now, give me a little more insight on what kind of, are these novels that you've written, or are these self-help books?
They're novels, fiction.
Okay.
I did those so long ago, and I think
Yeah.
because my focus is so many different things right now, the books I haven't really paid, I haven't done a whole lot of things with them lately, but
Okay.
A Lesson Learned is about a young lady. She gets involved with a drug dealer, and she finds out, that all of that glitz and glamour really isn't what people hype it up to be. Choices focuses more on relationships between men and women, relationships between friends, relationships between family. So it dives into that and takes you on the story of a young lady and her relationships, failed relationships.
Okay.
And so that's where those two kind of are.
Okay.
And we're actually working on a new book as well. We can't give you a lot of information about that one, but we are working on another book, and this is going to be super hot. Super hot.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Now, since both of you are self-published, tell me, and the people out there that might want to get into publishing, and a lot of people got good ideas, what kind of distribution do you have? You're publishing it yourself. How do you get it to the people? Is it mainly through Amazon and outlets of that nature, or how do you get the books to the people?
I'm going to let Chris cover that because, like I said, right now with my books, I'm really not focused on the books. I'm focused on everything else that's under my brand. So I'm going to let Chris take that one.
Okay.
So I'm going to take this question, and what it is I have a setup called POD, Print on Delivery, Print on Demand.
Okay.
So anytime anybody does want to order a book from my website to satori804.wixsite/Christopher-Allen. I know that's long. But you can hit me up. You can contact me at 804-464-8479 for my books. And you can hit me up on Instagram, author Chris Allen. And again, authorchrisallen@gmail.com. And most of mine is really designed around if they order, they print. And they go ahead and send it out. But for those who are in the area, I do order books. I do book signings and things of that nature.
Okay.
So that's pretty much how I take care of that.
And you're in the music as well, I heard.
Yes, I do a little bit of production. I'm not part of a whole production crew at this point in time. I usually go to places and take samples and different things like that, put it together for music. But I'm also a songwriter. Okay. So with songwriting, very good at that.
Okay.
Just really touching the people.
So is this R&B? You doing jazz? What genre?
Pretty much R&B at this point in time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank y'all for being here and let everybody know where we can find you online and elsewhere.
All right, well, thank you for having us. You can go to edp365.com. We have a lot of our information there, our archive shows, some other things we have going on. Again, that's edp edp365.com.
You can also contact me on Instagram. That's author Chris Allen. You can reach me, author Chris Allen @gmail.com. And you can also reach me, Ascension Publishing @gmail.com as well. 804-464-8479.
And don't forget, every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, EDP 365, Facebook Live. Go to Leslie White, be my friend. You can watch all of the shows.
Get at us.
Nice work. You did amazing.
Hi, this is Jay Quan, back CVA 360. And I'm here with Mavis of DNA Fitness. Mavis, tell us about DNA Fitness, what it's all about, what you do here, and how it helps the community, how it benefits the community.
DNA Fitness is a Black-owned fitness studio.
Okay.
We have a wide range of classes. We do kickboxing,
Okay.
we do fit, we do cardio and abs. You name it, Daryl has a plan for it.
All
That's
right.
Daryl, and Daryl is the owner of
Okay.
DNA Fitness.
Okay.
A lot of the things that Daryl does in order to give back to the community,
Okay.
he will do an athlete's training session during the spring break.
Okay.
And with the members and all the sponsorships that he gets, it's free.
Oh, wow.
So this past week, we had maybe about 10, 15 athletes, different ages, different sports, males, females. He took them through agility drills. He
Wow.
did conditioning. He did weight training.
Okay.
And I mean, that's how he gives back. He
Okay.
invests in the future.
In the future, okay.
You're right.
That sounds good.
Right.
Now, how long have you been affiliated with DNA?
I have been a member of DNA Fitness going on 7 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I tell people it's my longest lasting relationship.
Right. But it's a good one, though.
It
It's
is
a good one.
a
You
good
invested
one.
in yourself.
Right. I am investing in myself, and that's actually how this all started.
Okay. That was my next question. Good.
I was getting ready to approach a milestone age,
Okay, I understand.
and my doctor was like, you know what, your A1C levels are just
Yep.
a little bit too high.
Yes.
We need to start working on this.
Uh-huh.
And it was the first time that she had ever said, it's too high.
Okay.
It's too high.
Okay.
And I reached out to a friend of mine. I was like, hey, tell me about this dude, Daryl Ellis, over at DNA Fitness.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, if what you want to do is drop and be healthy,
Okay.
that's the man to do it for you.
Okay.
Came in with Daryl, personal training client, dropped a lot of pounds, went back to my doctor. She was like, whatever you're doing, keep doing
doing it. Okay, so that number
Because
came down.
Everything dropped.
What specifically, not to get into your personal stuff, but what specifically, what kind of regimen did you get on in the beginning to start to get that number down? What did you focus on the most to get that number down to get where you needed to be?
We did a lot of cardio.
Okay.
We did a lot of cardio. We used to be located on Mountain Road. I
Okay,
became
right.
very familiar with the neighborhood
Yes.
behind
Yes.
where we were located.
Right, uh-huh.
I knew every street. I knew exactly how much further I had to run to get to where I needed
the
to be. to
Fitbit going.
end.
I get it.
Had the Fitbit going,
Right.
and it was, it kind of helped that Daryl got out there with me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
He didn't just say, go run a mile.
So the
and a
owner
half.
got out there with you and did it?
Daryl was right beside me,
Wow,
step by
leading by
step,
example. Great.
leading by example, saying,
Great.
come on, Mavis, we're gonna run 3 miles today. We're gonna do what?
Yeah. Right.
But it was he and I.
Yes, and I'm sure it sounded harder on the front end saying
Yeah.
3 miles than when you actually did it. It's like, wow, we
Right.
did it, and it's not as big of a deal.
It wasn't the biggest deal. And again, him out there saying, okay, we're gonna walk a little bit.
Yes.
All right, come on, let's pick this up a little bit.
Yes.
Let's jog a little bit more.
Right.
And he was right there beside me. And
Right.
you can ask any member in there right now.
Uh-huh.
If you tell Daryl you have a goal, he's going to work you to get that goal.
Okay.
And he's going to stay beside you until you reach that goal.
Okay, I'm here with T. Kaufman of DNA Fitness, the lead instructor, and she's actually taking the time out of her busy schedule to talk to us about her bodybuilding and her journey.
Well, I started at DNA when we were out on Mountain Road.
Okay.
Back in 2013.
Okay.
I came just because I wanted to start working out.
Okay.
I started with kickboxing.
Okay.
Fell in love with kickboxing
Okay.
because kickboxing is the foundation of DNA.
Okay.
From there, in like 2014, I branched out.
Okay.
I pretty much left the studio just for a little bit because I felt I wanted to do like some bodybuilding just to see how it would be to get on stage, transform my body and everything.
Okay.
Succeeded in that. And now, at this point, we've moved over to Wilkinson Road, where I teach body mix on Wednesdays.
Okay.
And I train a group of ladies on both Wednesday nights and Friday nights.
Okay.
But the love here for family fitness is miraculous.
Okay.
Words can't even describe the energy that comes through these doors.
Okay.
Monday through Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, because of course we're closed on Fridays.
Gotcha. Okay.
But the encouragement, the motivation that each member gives somebody that's just walking through the door.
Right.
A welcoming, embraced hug. What you need, what can I do for you? Sure. That's what we're here for.
Sure.
And being that we're a small studio in a community, you don't get what we give at a larger facility.
Right, exactly.
You walk in those doors, not knocking any facility because I still train in those facilities.
Certainly.
But you don't get the warm welcome.
Right.
You may get a hey, how you doing?
Right.
But
it's like a family vibe.
Exactly, that family vibe, and we do things together. Young kids from 10 to age 18, we are getting them in shape for all kinds of sports that are during the school year. The foundation of it all is wanting to make that
Certainly,
change.
that first step.
That's that first step, wanting to make that change. And if you can't change your mindset to receive that,
And it's a lifestyle change as well, right? Especially
is.
all of it, but especially the dietary part. You hear people talking about going on a diet, which sounds temporary. It's really a lifestyle change, isn't it?
It is, and that's what I preach. I don't preach diet. I preach lifestyle change.
Certainly.
Because it's going to allow longevity.
Certainly.
It's going to benefit from those things that you're dealing with, like whether it's diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity.
All things that are high in our community.
Exactly.
Certainly.
All things that are high. And, just changing just the manner of, just like including in more fruits and vegetables
Certainly.
can help. Drinking more water can help.
Certainly. All right, I'm here still at DNA Fitness, and I'm with Kimbo. He's actually a trainer here, and he's an MMA fighter. Now, tell me first of all how you got into MMA fighting. What's your journey towards that?
All right, well, D got me into kickboxing way back when, probably about 10 years ago.
Okay.
And I got real good in the past, so I thought I could, try to actually fight. So I tried a couple amateur fights. I liked it. Then I transitioned from kickboxing to mixed martial arts.
Oh, wow.
So that's where I'm at now. I'm a pro MMA fighter.
Okay.
And I train here. I train out of my MMA gym, MMA Institute.
Okay.
So we rocking.
And how long you say you've been doing that again?
This is my 7th year of MMA.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. 7 years. And what do you actually do here at DNA? You're a trainer. What?
I train. I assist in the classes. I also teach my own classes. I do privates. Everything under the sun to get you fit. I'm here.
Okay. Now I was talking to Daryl and also T about in addition to the physical part of it, the lifestyle change, the eating and changing things in your lifestyle. How important would you say that the lifestyle is in addition to the lifting weights and the physical stuff? You're eating, you're drinking, you're cutting out certain things. How is important to that?
It's important to take your time and to incorporate, like I said, to make it a lifestyle.
Okay.
If you make big drastic changes, you can only sustain that for a few months and then you fall off the wagon. But if you lower it little by little, you can make it a lifestyle.
Okay.
And the healthier you makes a healthier community, makes a healthier people.
Okay, I'm now here with the owner of DNA Fitness, Daryl Ellis. Now, I remember you from Cavalier Men's Shop, Slam Dunk Contest, a Richmond legend, so to speak. So tell me what got you into fitness and wanting to own your own fitness spot, and about your journey to where you are now.
Oh, well, what got me in was definitely basketball.
Okay.
Definitely basketball. We had this big event called Summer League out West End. Randolph Community Center.
No question.
All the players got bigger and stronger, and I needed to try to catch up. I always had good bounce, but I needed some muscles. So I read everything I could as far as the human anatomy.
Okay.
Got into it, fell in love with it. Okay. Got my first personal trainer certification in 1998. Okay. So I'm 21 years in now. Wow. And so that's how I actually got in it. Okay. Because I just couldn't bang with them. So, yeah.
So that necessity, feeling like you needed to keep up.
Exactly.
Okay, so you say you 21 years on your certification. How long have you actually been in business for yourself?
This is my 10th year.
10th year
we're
business.
Celebrating our 10th year. Started in 2009 with one client. You know, had one client, started in a apartment complex.
Oh wow.
Right in an apartment complex gymnasium.
Okay.
And we just grew from there. This is my first full year here on Wilkerson Road.
Okay.
We was 9 years at Mountain Road.
Okay.
And we just built from there. We built from there. Now we pretty much outgrew this one right now.
Oh wow.
Within this 1 year.
Within a year. That's great.
And it's all word of mouth.
And it started, and that's very important. You said it started in an apartment complex with one person.
Yeah.
But I talk to so many people with great ideas. You know, even family members of mine. They have great ideas, and they see themselves at that level you were, with the one person in the apartment complex. A lot of people want to skip past that part. They want they see the back end. They see the successful part, but they don't want to put in that work and have that kind of that small start. Tell me what it was that kept you going to get that second, third, and fourth client. You know, after starting off in your apartment complex. What's the drive? Where does the drive come from to continue?
Oh, this is an easy question for me.
Okay.
It's just the passion. It's the passion, and I knew I wasn't going back in corporate America. If I had to, spend, 23 or the 24 hours of the day to do this and sleep that one, which I have done.
Sure.
I just absolutely love training people. There's just so much more than fitness. Their commitment to a whole new lifestyle. Is what drives me.
Okay, so the passion has to be there. One couldn't just get up and say, I'm going to start whatever kind of business, most likely, and not be really passionate about doing that business, it sounds like. And it sounds like there's a fulfillment from you of seeing people come in one way and you helping them to reach their goals. Is that correct?
That is absolutely correct.
Yeah. I heard a couple of your students and even your trainers say that you actually have a very hands-on approach. If a person comes in with a certain goal, you get out there and run with them instead of just saying, "Hey, run a mile or two." You go out there and run, and actually, you're very hands-on.
Oh, without a doubt. I'm gonna be with you step for step.
That's great.
I'm gonna be with you step for step. For some people, this is not an easy thing.
Sure.
It might be easy if you got a graduation coming up, if you got a class reunion coming up, if you got a wedding coming up, if you got some specific that you can train for a month or two,
right,
and you can kind of lock in. But lifestyle, just to get up, just to live. Yeah,
that's very important. I was just talking to T about how we eat, in conjunction with being mobile and working out. And I was saying how it's more of a lifestyle change. A diet implies something temporary. How important would you say it is, in addition to being mobile and getting your heart rate up and cardio? How important is your lifestyle as far as what you eat and drink and everything? How important is that lifestyle change in conjunction with the working out?
With the eating, if you eat right, you wouldn't have to join a gym ever again. If you eat right, find you somewhere to walk, find you somewhere, just to hang around at the park somewhere. Gyms ain't numbered like 100 years old. I think the YMCA might be the oldest gym.
Wow.
And that might be 110 years old.
That's interesting.
We still our grandmas might be 90.
Right, exactly.
Something like that. So,
right.
So gyms is just something pretty new.
Okay.
We was outside, even as our age, we was outside till the lights came
all day long. That's right.
Yeah, so you can do what we do outside. You just got to change.
As you know, we're all about helping entrepreneurs, independent entrepreneurs, trying to get their businesses off the ground. And with that being the case, we got a special guest today. Bring him on, Chris.
We got my man Duck in the house. Duck, and the brand is definitely original slang. You want to give the people a little bit about how that comes about?
Yeah, definitely. My background stems from music background. I'm gonna take it back all the way back to high school, talent shows, air bands.
Air bands.
Yeah, wow. Air bands, man. And from there, man, just my love for music, man. And I come from a family of entrepreneurs.
Okay.
And they sowed great seed into me.
Okay.
And as the years went by, I got into their music. I had a chance to drop a compilation under DRT Production, which was where I started. Now we know.
Okay.
From there, man, that spawned into fashion.
Okay.
And I was just dipping and dabbling just with different things, man. Being young, man, you gotta you got to tamper into different things in order to find yourself.
Well, let me say this: fashion is a very big part of hip hop in itself.
Definitely.
And when
like
because we grown now.
Yeah.
So at that particular time, everybody had a different flavor. No crews really rocked the same. I mean, you know, there's some standard issue things. You had to have your Pumas, you had to have your Adidas. Later on comes Nike, but you rocked your Lees, you rocked your Levi's.
That's right.
Of course, you know, Butter Timbs, definitely, or the black chuckers.
Still here.
Wintertime, them Sub-Zeros, they come up to the knees. You know what I'm saying? But you decided at that particular time it was time to do your own clothing brand.
It was well. In the way that happened, it was funny because I was doing other things, and my grandfather used to always pay attention to everything, right? And he came in one day and was like, hey, well, I was selling sneakers at the time. He was like,
Okay.
You sell many shoes a day? I'm like, yeah, that was his routine every time I went over there. Every time. But this one particular time, he stopped me. He was like, when you gonna start slinging your own thing? You gotta start being original, do your own thing.
Okay.
I heard it, but it went in way out the other.
Okay.
Right? And
that's usually how it goes.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. You know, but then when he passed, it resonated with me. You know, it's one of them things, man. Like when we lose someone, man, we go back to them little lessons, which are valuable to us, right?
You really have to remember
so from there, I'm like, man, original slang. And here we are, man. I started off with just making T-shirts, you know, for me, my daughters, my wife. I'm like, man, we gonna rock these and let's just see where it go. And here we are.
What kind of social media presence you got? What kind of are you doing any advertising, social media at all?
I'm on IG. Please follow us on Original Slang Clothing. That's on IG. And also originalslangclothing.com. I'm more personal so you can see other people that's rocking the gear that's original. _slang. It's on IG as well. And on Facebook as well, man.
Okay. Will we be able to order directly from you?
Original Slang Clothing.
OriginalSlangClothing.com.
Yeah. Everything that I'm pushing will be on there.
And you can just click and order.
Yep, you can click and order, man. And I thank y'all beforehand. Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. Being that the world is changing, computers are doing so much, the internet is so big. With the clothing line, at one time we were used to department stores, mom and pop store, Dapper Dan's, places like this, where you could go and get your original gear. With the way that you do it now and everything being online, did you recognize the difference then? You know what I'm saying? Instead of going to look for a brick and mortar place, you go with the copper wires and the internet.
Man, simplicity, man. I always tell everybody, just keep it simple. Make it so easy where they see it, they want it, they can go here, here's the outlet, go get it. You know? We're motivators of the culture, man, and you know.
Yeah, where we come from had no blueprint. We talked about that a minute ago.
Right.
Hip hop had no blueprint, and with CVA 360, what I really want to see is something that we grown men now, and where we came from with hip hop, at least, there was no blueprint because we were all children.
Exactly.
We watched it come from 10 rappers in the station wagon to a multi-billion-dollar industry now.
All right. So we're gonna close this up. Definitely great to have you as a guest. Looking forward to checking out the website and everything.
My man. Jaquan, man, this is going to be crazy, man. CVA 360.
That's right.
It's going to be something different, something new.
No question.
But what's needed
That's right.
in Richmond, Virginia.
No question.
You know what I'm saying?
No question.
Central Virginia is about to be back on the map. Somewhere we should have been the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We got a late pass, but we here.
Yeah, we keep a late pass, but I think what we about to do now, we about to holler at our man 7 Solo. Matter of fact, he walking up now.
Yo.
Here we go.
What it do?
What it do? The plug for Long Beach. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my man.
This is Highland Springs High School, y'all.
Highland Springs, baby.
We definitely keep it local.
88.
We definitely keep it local.
Yeah, what's good? I see y'all.
We trying to find out what's good with you. What you working on?
Yeah. I am promoting -25. It's running on the Cheryl Underwood show on 101.1 The Fam.
101.1 The Fam. Peace out to AD Rona and VA Tech, most definitely.
What up, Tech? And we're doing something with -25 down on ATL Web Radio. Down in the A.
Okay.
Yep. And
Okay.
we definitely getting it in with El Bravador, shooting them videos, making me look hot. You dig?
Yeah. My cousin is something different on
He's
that.
something different with that. Look, very professional, very professional. So outside of that, we got Minus 25 that's been running for about 2 months now. We got Shorty Drip that's getting ready to come out here in about another week. We start promoting that, but if you want to go get it, it's on all your platforms, iTunes and Spotify and Deezer and whatever, comma. Go get it. Definitely check out WQMIX where my Minus 25 is running.
Oh wow, Q Mix Radio.
You know.
That's hot. That's hot.
What up to them folks over there in Nigeria, Witty Rose, and my folks Switch, who made that awesome track for Minus 25.
Okay.
Make sure you stay up with them. Those folks in Nigeria is doing their thing. Say it.
Peace to El Bravador for definitely putting us on deck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At Q Mix Radio, where you can get anything that you want to hear on Q Mix Radio.
Multiple genres.
Man, let me tell you something. For people that like us, who really let go regular radio, it's the place to be.
It is.
It's the place to be.
No doubt.
We want to thank everybody for checking out the first show of CVA 360. CVA 360 is going to be coming to your neighborhood.
Most
If you've got a business or if you've got a situation going on and you want to promote it, contact us. You can go to El Bravador Filmworks on Facebook. You can go to Odyssey Multimedia Productions on Facebook. Look up Chris on Facebook, Jaquan. Look up Brother Jaquan, the hip hop historian. You need to check him out. He's doing a whole bunch of things when it comes to hip hop, classic hip hop, as far as educating folks on the genre and the origins of hip hop. So you want to check that out.
Big things coming from us 2019.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
Literally forming Voltron right now.
If you think this was the beginning and the end right here, we got some other things because we're about to bring you a cooking show.
Yeah.
Music and food is a real entity, and we're about to take care of that.
No question.
Right about now.
So I'm gonna say this: don't nobody try to steal it. Straight up and down. That name belongs to him. But either way, thank y'all so much for checking us out. Check us out on the next show of CVA 360. Where them magazines at, man?
Right there.
I ain't even get a magazine.
I got you, cuz. You ain't never get a magazine. Jaquan, please. I mean, you know we got that.
Finally got me a magazine. Give me the magazine, man.
To El Bravador.
I don't need you to sign it. I know you. Yeah.
Front page. Look at
Front page, man.
That ain't nothing but God.
I remember an old picture, a video of us when we were doing the B-side, and he had finished and said peace on camera. He kept staring at the camera. That's that picture right there. That's that same day.
That's that day 3 thing.
That's the day. There you go. Day 3.
Day 3. When we